It's December and the peak of winter in the northern hemisphere. In these cold times, what could be more soothing than a fire at your place to give its warmth to you and your surroundings? Perhaps picking up the flame in your hand could be the answer. Hello everyone, I am back after a long break. For this episode, we are going to try something cool by warming things up. So without much ado, let's get started.
So here, as you can see, I have tried to set up a black background. Okay, now I'm going to put some sanitizer on the surface. Now I'm going to use the bottle of deodorant as a blowtorch fuel and this setup to ignite it. As you can see, the sanitizer burns with a blue flame, having a temperature of around 1800 degrees Celsius. Now, I'm going to take it on my hand and see what happens. There are a lot of videos of this trick being executed, but the science behind it is not explained, so I would like to take a minute to explain it. Firstly, I can use the deodorant as a fuel because of two reasons. One, because it contains ethanol that is alcoholic in nature. Not that alcoholic, it is chemically alcoholic, that is, it contains OH group. I may cover this in another video. So, ethanol is flammable. Most of the deodorants, along with others, also have the compounds like isopropyl mystate and cyclomethicone, which are also flammable in nature. And 2. The nozzle of the bottle greatly increases the surface area of the mixture. How you ask? Consider a cuboid. If I divide it into 2, then the volume will remain the same but the surface area will increase, as we are just adding an extra face to the subparts. If you keep on doing this process of cutting these into further parts, you will get an enormous surface area to volume ratio. Similarly, the nozzle converts the bulk liquid into tiny droplets, thus increasing the surface area and so the chances of them catching fire. This is what happens in the engines of your cars. Then there is the sanitizer trick. A typical hand sanitizer contains compounds like propylene glycol and tetrahydroxypropylethylene diamine, which can catch fire at higher temperatures. But the fact which saves my palm from burning is about the thermal conductivity of propylene glycol. It is a mere 0.147 watt per meter Kelvin compared to 385 watt per meter Kelvin of copper metal. Thus, the fuel runs out before the heat reaches to the skin of my palm.
Hey guys, hope you liked the video. But before going, I would like to advise you not to try any of these things at your home or anywhere else, as this could harm you and your surroundings. So stay safe, and as always, thanks for watching.